Yo, so what's going on, guys? It's your boy Fungi, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys over 50 pro tips on some of the fastest routes in Fall Guys. The first map we're going to be going over is the Whirly Wig, and right at the spawn you want to bunny hop all the way down this slope. It will give you an insane boost that will put you ahead of all of your opponents. Once you get to this first spinner, stand at this exact location and it will hit you all the way to the front of this section. At the yellow speed ramp, jump and dive over the barrier to make it over as quickly as possible. Once you reach the windmill, look out for the shadows to know when it's safe to pass. Coming up to the next 3 windmills, simply stay in between 2 windmills and walk through. Coming up on this next speed ramp, stay all the way to the left, so if you do get hit by the windmill, you still make it through. Always go through the middle path as it is way faster than the sides. On the speed ramp, stay far left once again and dive if you need to, so if you get hit, you still make it through. Continue the path and there is a shortcut right here that you can use. Just stand at the same spot that I showed in the beginning of the video and let the spinner hit you into the finish line. Jump and dive on this gap to ensure you make it to the finish line. Now moving on to Dizzy Heights. This is probably the easiest map to qualify in, and here are the fastest routes depending on where you spawn. Blue being the fastest, then green, and then red. Here we get the best spawn, so go ahead and follow the blue path that I showed and keep jumping from spinner to spinner in a straight line so you never lose momentum and you'll fly right by this section. Go ahead and bunny hop here to gain a boost and dive under the balls to dodge them so you don't lose any speed. Always move to the right side in the ball section to set you up for a faster route on the upcoming section. Here you guys want to dive from spinner to spinner since you cover more ground, and since we are on the right side it will be even faster since the last spinner rotates in a counterclockwise direction. Dive onto the spinners from this hill since it can sometimes eat your jump, and go ahead and keep diving from spinner to spinner and stay along the edge to avoid getting hit by any balls. Now moving on to Seesaw. This is probably one of the most annoying maps in the game because of there being so many players on the starting seesaws. What you want to go ahead and do is stay on the left side if you spawn on the left and right if you spawn on the right, so the seesaw balances out. Then try to center yourself and go ahead and do this glitch so you skip a section every time you do it. If this glitch does end up getting patched, go ahead and jump on these railings since it is a faster path. In Tiptoe, you do have to have some luck, but these tips will help you get to the finish line if you do everything right. As soon as you spawn in, you want to go ahead and try to find your own path, since if you do die here, there is no punishment. Keep doing this until either you or the opponents are in the middle of the map. Once you get to the middle of the map, stay in the back because there is going to be a lot of pushing and shoving at the front. So let the opponents figure out the path and follow them. If you do end up seeing any squares that shake, that means that they are 100% fake. Once you get near the end, start shoving your way to the front, and this is the most important part. If you find the correct square in this row where the circle is, that means that the square in front of it is 100% real. Now moving on to DoorDash. This is an easy map to qualify in as long as you get away from the crowd quickly. Stay in the back and keep running in the middle to let people figure out which doors are real and avoid getting hit into the crowd. Once you get to the last 3 rows, you can actually see which doors are real by looking at the small red triangle at the bottom of the door. As you can see, this red triangle is smaller than the one next to it, making this one the real door. You can continue using this strategy for the last 2 doors, and at the last door, make sure you guys jump and dive to cover more ground and get to the finish line quicker. Fruit Shoot is the map that requires the most amount of luck because you could get 100 fruits thrown at you or you could get 0 fruits thrown at you. As soon as you spawn in, you want to jump right onto the conveyor belt so you land on top of your feet. Do not dive as you will just tip over and fall. Stay all the way on the edge because that is where less fruit lands, and never go to the middle because that is where most of the fruit and logs land. Keep running up the conveyor belt and take cover behind barriers if fruit is coming your way. Never jump unless you absolutely need to. Moving on to Gate Crash, this map is super easy to qualify in as long as you do not fall on the last slime jump. Run in the middle of 2 gates so you can decide last second which gate you want to commit to. These edge doors rarely open, so try not to use them. Once you get to the slime, bunny hop on it so you can clear this section even faster. Make sure to stay in between 2 gates so you can pick the better option. Pit Parade is one of my favorite maps simply because of the secret path that nobody takes, which makes this map even easier to qualify in. As soon as you spawn, drop onto the slime and bunny hop on it so you go even faster. Stay all the way on the edge and follow the path the whole way through until you reach the secret door. At the swinging ball, stay as centered as possible, and if you need to, move your camera angle left to right to see upcoming balls. Stay all the way against the wall on the slime because you can run faster on the edge. Moving on to Slimb Climb, this is my favorite map in the game. If you guys would like to see an in-depth analysis on this map, click the link at the top of the screen. As soon as you spawn in, you want to head over to the first pizza jump so you can skip this whole section. Then from here you want to dive over the fence and stay on either the far left or the far right sides to avoid getting hit by the balls. Run in a circle to keep your momentum and jump on top of that block. Then you can go ahead and skip this corner and run all the way to the 4th pole and let it hit you into the next shortcut. You can go ahead and dive right into this corner and follow the path. And right here you can actually skip this whole fence by diving right next to it, and you can jump on the hammer and skip that whole section. You can cut this corner and keep flying through the slime and cut this corner also and make your way to the finish line. Now onto the final map, Fall Mountain. There are many strategies on this map that will help you secure the crown. Right when you spawn in, you want to jump from this orange platform to the ground so you don't fall. Then stay in the middle lane because the side ones are a lot slower. These spinners can also give you a boost sometimes if you time it right. Take cover behind the walls so you don't get hit by any balls. And stay on the right side as much as possible because the balls roll to the left side since there is a slope leaning in that direction. If you're not able to grab the crown, keep running in circles to keep your momentum and jump when it's available. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you guys turn on post notifications to get notified every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.